Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Film Scene. My name is Chelsea, and this week I thought I would review a TV series for you guys because I haven't done that in a while. So I thought I reviewed Chewing Gum, which is a series on Netflix, and it stars Michaela Cole, and she's actually the writer and the creator of the story. And it's set in London. It was originally on E4, which is a British channel, but it's now on Netflix. So let's get into the review. So this is a story of Tracy, who is the main woman in this show, and she just turned 24. She's coming into her own sexually, and she's learning about sex but also love and how to kind of compensate for both of them. And it's really hilarious. Like it's supposed to be like a comedic take on sort of coming of age even though you're older, you know. But yeah, so I actually really enjoyed the breaking the fourth wall narration in this story. I feel like in a lot of films and TVs that it can kind of become repetitive and it can distract way too much from the storyline, but in this case it worked really well. It wasn't used too frequently, and it made it feel more personal, I think. Like she was talking to one of her friends about her weird sexcapades, and it was it created a more intimate setting for the story, I think. So I really enjoyed that. And I like how it doesn't romanticize the idea of sex or love. It's just very blunt and honest and super awkward. But I feel like it's more of a real telling of sexuality. Even though she, as I said, she's 24 and she's older and she should technically know more than she does. She doesn't, because she grew up in a very religious household. Her mother's a sort of a preacher on the street corner type of thing, and her sister is also very religious. So this is the environment that she's grown up in, and it caused her to, I think, rebel more, even more so, from the traditional norms that are within her family. So there's a total of 6 episodes, and the first half of the series was hilarious. I actually cried laughing, and I haven't done that in a while. And I was like rewinding parts too, and it was really funny. So the first half was hilarious. And the second half, I feel like, had more heart because she was getting more involved with her boyfriend, and it was just more of a romantic, but still also awkward side of things. So I liked that sort of juxtaposition. However, because it's only 6 episodes and it's such a short series, I feel like some of that caused some of the characters to be a little flat, and that would be like her sister, for example, who's, you know, the very religious type, and her boyfriend, who's like the struggling poet. So I feel like because it was so short, there wasn't a whole lot of room to develop these characters more thoroughly. The storyline, I think, stood on its own, and I'm okay with that, but I feel like the characters just fell flat. So I wish that either the episodes were longer or the season was longer, so that there could be more room to sort of work those characters into the storyline. So that's one negative that I have. But the good news is that it was approved for a 2nd season, so I think that will premiere either later this year or early next year, which is very exciting. But yeah, overall I really enjoyed this series. I think that Michaela's writing is really spot on. As I said, it's awkward and it's very real and raw. And even though some things are a little bit, you know, out of nowhere, in terms of the storyline, it's not too much, it's not too cheesy, because because the entire series is funny. So any sort of crazy shenanigans just fit and flux with the rest of the storyline. So I'm very excited for the next season, and I suggest you guys check it out if you'd like. So yeah, that is my review of Chewing Gum. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye!